will stand up again. We will march again. We will preach again. We will organize again. We are black. We are white. We are Latino. We are Native American. We are Democrat. We are Republican. We are independent. We are people of faith. We are people not of faith. We are natives and immigrants. We are business leaders and workers and unemployed. We are doctors and the uninsured. We are gay. We are straight. We are students. We are parents. We are retirees. We are North Carolina, and we're here, and we ain't going nowhere. How many of y'all believe it's time for civil love rather than civil war? In light of an assassination, mass murder, which included the killing of a nearly 90-year-old feeble lady, a blasphemous domestic terrorist attack on all, which occurred inside of one of the nation's most prominent churches built by slaves, all which took place through a domestic declaration of war on American soil, June 17 in our neighboring state of South Carolina. This should have overwhelmingly suggested that states throughout our nation must now view its priorities differently and not in any way send the message that we support the unthinkable crimes which resemble the absolute worst criminal behaviors of our nation and our world. We must say we're not going backwards. We are going forward. As a Christian minister myself who has long respected and enthusiastically supported the soul-stirring movement led by Reverend Dr. William J. Barber II, the North Carolina NAACP, the HKonJ Coalition, the Moral Monday movement, the Forward Together Moral movement, we refuse to go backwards to the days of pretending it is more important to erect and protect the violent symbols of rebellion and domestic terrorism than it is to uplift and protect those citizens who stand for love, justice, and democracy. This is not a matter of protecting one's heritage. This nation, this heritage can be protected without erecting it and having state-sponsored statues and flags. My heritage includes those who rebelled against slave traders, who rebelled against slave masters, who rebelled against the slave breakers, and they fought on the right side of history, on the right side of the Civil War, and they won. So, ladies and gentlemen, my heritage includes Americans who fought on the right side of slavery, such as Crispus Attucks, the first American casualty in the American Revolution, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Ida B. Wells, Frederick Douglass, John Brown, W.E.B. Du Bois. There are no monuments for them. So why should we continue this backward trend of giving more attention, more promotion, more protection, more priority to the so-called heritage of those who violently rebelled against our country as domestic enemies and lost? Therefore, I end by saying, if we are to continue this trend where we promote our domestic enemies over our domestic brothers and sisters who stand for love and justice, then we will be asking terrorists such as Daylan Roof, KKK, and others to recruit and continue building. But we're here to say we're going forward for love, forward for justice, forward for morality, forward for righteousness, forward together.